What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. See, today I planned on going live on YouTube, doing a live stream. I really enjoyed that, and I will do another one here in the next week or so. And with that being said, in this video right here, I want you guys to go down into the comments below and drop a bunch of questions that you have for me. Now, I'm going to make a list of those, and I'm going to do my best to answer all of those in the live stream. And today is Sunday, April 26th. I will do the live stream on, give me just one second, either on the 27th or the 28th. Now, you guys know, like I just said, today's the 26th. Whenever you guys are seeing this video, it is Sunday, April 26th. I will do this live stream either the 27th or the 28th. So that's Monday or Tuesday of this coming week. I want to answer a bunch of questions. I want to get up to date with you guys on everything that is going on, everything that I've got going on right now. But I wanted to share some footage of some different things that I've started working on. Either the videos didn't pan out, just whatever. Bad luck. I'm having a bad run of luck. Let me just put it that way. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any at all. So I'm going to start with this. I went turkey hunting probably 2 weeks ago. Me and my dad did. I called in this gorgeous tom, shot, and I thought I was going to be taking out everything from its vitals, everything that runs from its vitals up to its neck. I thought I was going to be taking that out. I was shooting a 2-inch mechanical, and I thought I just would have clipped everything and this turkey would have bled out and been dead. And unfortunately, that just wasn't the case. It looks like I missed everything somehow, probably because the broadhead went in this direction instead of this direction. I was frustrated with it. The very next day, I get trail camera pictures at a feeder of this turkey, still alive. You can see the ruffled up feathers on each side of him. He is okay. So that's great. That's great news that, even though I shot that he didn't just run off and I wasn't able to find him, and he died somewhere and something else ate him. He ran off and is still alive. So that's great news, and I'm glad for that. I'd rather that happen than for him to be dead and something eat him and I not get to use the meat and have him out and stuff like that. What I was doing, in theory, was I was trying to take out the neck and everything in between the neck and basically the vertebrae that run through there. I was trying to take all that out and just drop him. And you guys see and saw where I put that arrow and what I was going for there, and it just didn't work out for me, which is unfortunate. But hey, like I said, I'm glad that the dude survived. Now, one other thing, this is hilarious. I don't know why I never shared this footage with you guys, and why I'm just now sharing it, because it's actually pretty funny. We're gonna roll some footage right quick. I was scrolling through my photo album in my phone, and I find these videos, and there's 2 videos, and I'm like, what am I doing? So I click on it and I watch it. It's from like a year and 2 or 3 months ago, or maybe just sometime last year. Anyway, I click on this video and I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. In this particular day, when I'm fixing to show you these clips, that particular day I was going out, I was checking some trail cameras and doing something, and I was filming a vlog for you guys, but I shot a hog, and then this footage just ended up not making it into that video. So I've got this footage. I'm gonna roll it for you guys real quick. That was stinking hilarious. I'm like, walking down the road, look, checking on my trail cameras, and I see a couple of sows, and they are out. Oh shoot, they're out in the middle of the road, and so I spotted them. One of them kind of looked up at me and didn't really see me, so I just hid behind a cedar. The wind was right. I was like, I'm gonna see if I can sneak up all the way on them. And just real small sows. They got a bunch of little piglets, so I sneak up on them, and they end up moving to the left side of the road. Well, the creek is on my right side right here, and I was like, man, I hear more pigs down in there, and I know they're fixing to come meet this group. And sure enough, they came and met the group, and I was surrounded, and I would have sat right there, but that biggest boar that I was showing you guys, I think it was a boar, he came on the other side of the fence, and I was just kind of trapped. He was on my right side, and the other sow, or a couple of sows, they were on my left side or in front of me, and they were coming across. And I noticed that they had a bunch of piglets, and I was afraid that they were going to come at me, so I pulled the knife, and I got lucky. Nothing winded me, but I was just crouched down on the side of the road right there. I didn't really have much of a choice, and here they were coming. They were going to that feeder, because they've been showing up at like 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, which is really weird, midday, for them to be showing up like that. But now, I got in the mix of them. It was hilarious, and I never see hogs in that particular spot, but I heard them coming, and all I had was a knife on me for whatever reason. But they were surrounding me. I know where they were going. They were bedding in that creek bottom, and then they were heading over to one of my corn feeders, and they were going there to eat in the middle of the day, which is really weird because I think it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon whenever that happened to me. But I want to share, because I still remember that experience and what I was thinking, and I could hear all the piglets, and I'm like, dang, you know, like I wish this was just a group of shoats or, you know, some smaller boars or something. I wish that was the case, because I've mentioned this in several videos over the years, and I mentioned it just recently. I'm not scared of hogs. I have a respect for them, and you have to understand that if you put them in a situation where they feel unsafe and that their only way out is through you, then they're going to charge you. But I would say, it's hard to put a percent number to it. But basically, in my experiences, I'll put it this way, in my experiences, almost every time I've ever walked up on a hog that wasn't wounded, it's taken off running. It didn't want to be anywhere near me. I scared it. And that was the situation here. I literally had those hogs within feet of me, and the reason why I say I wish it was a group of small boars or some shoats or something like that is because those sows are way more aggressive because they have piglets, and you guys saw those little piglets in there. I have the most respect for a sow, because when those things get mad, they get super mad, and they will charge more often than any other hog, and that's my opinion. They have more of a reason to. They have little ones with them, and they're trying to protect their young. And luckily for me in this situation, they decided that they were going to bolt. Mama said, that's the best idea, is to get away from this dude holding the knife, and we're going to disappear into the brush. Now, I found it hilarious, and I wasn't carrying this knife. I was carrying my other one that's a little bit wider blade. Will Norvell makes them, and I'm going to go ahead and leave his stuff down in the description below. He makes awesome knives, and guys, I want you to go check his stuff out. I'll leave his email and some contact information down below, and also his website, so you guys can check out some of the custom knives. But hey, I was ready to go full-blown stab mode on some hogs just to take care of myself. Heck, if I would have got charged, I probably just would have sidestepped the hog or jumped over her. I don't know. And that's kind of what I wanted to base this whole video on, is what do you do in that situation? I know so many people that are deathly afraid of hogs, and they don't want to be anywhere near them. They don't want to touch them. Their biggest fear when they're out in the woods hunting is being charged. Now, this is a high intensity, a high adrenaline situation, and you never really know what you're going to do in those situations. But it's best, I would say, it's best to at least have a game plan. So for me, I have been charged by hogs more times than I can possibly count. I've taken off and tracked wounded pigs. I've taken off and walked up on traps full of hogs, which they're the most aggressive in that situation because they see you as a threat and they know that there's no way out, and so they want to get you away from them, so they're going to charge the trap. And that's when I've seen them the most aggressive. The next most aggressive I've ever seen them is going after them whenever they're wounded. And the occasions that I can think of that I've gone after them when they were wounded, it's been with a bow. I have a video filmed from way back, and the hog was shot through the hindquarters, and it was hitting the femoral artery, thankfully. So as it was leaving, it was literally dragging its back legs. It was bleeding everywhere. And if we would have left it, it would have died on its own, but we went ahead and snuck in on it and finished it off with a pistol. That hog turned around and charged us because we put him in a situation where he felt like his only way to escape was through us. We were in the opening of the trees and the stuff that we were in, and so he turned and he came at us. And, you know, it's not a very often occasion. It doesn't happen all the time where people are just getting charged like crazy. Whenever you get in the woods and you see hogs, they're going to come running at you. I think that's kind of the idea or the mindset that people have towards hogs is that they're going to charge me if I see them and they see me. And that's just not the case. Like I said, there's only a few reasons why they're going to come at you, and them being in the trap, number one, is one of the greatest reasons why they'll come at you. Number two, sow with piglets. Number three, a wounded hog. And I'm sure that there is some other there's some other situations too, like even if the pig wasn't wounded or wasn't in a trap and it wasn't a sow, let's just say it was a random boar and you walked up on him and there's fence around him or there's brush around him and he felt like his only way out was through you. A lot of times they're just going to run past you. They don't want to fight. They don't want to do anything. And almost every single time, whenever you find yourself in the situation in the woods where you think one of them would come at you, they're going to catch your wind, and that scares them first right off, and then they're gone. And, you know, I guess following up with all of that, what do you do in that situation? Well, if you have a pistol, and you've got, let's just say that you've got one coming at you, you've got time to draw, or you already have a pistol or a gun or something in your hand, pull up and be ready and start shooting and hope that it falls. But as it's coming at you, stay shooting, but also be moving away from that hog. Now, what I mean by moving away, I mean by like getting ready to sidestep, walk around it, jump over it, do whatever you got to do. You obviously don't want to be hit by one. And if you have a bow, I have a particular clip in mind that I'm going to roll for you guys right now. If you haven't seen the full video, I'll leave it linked in the description below. But this hog, there was a whole group of them. Weston and I from OSC TV, we were hunting together, and this group of hogs come right down the trail that we're sitting on in the wide open field, and we're in the grass. They can't see us. And Weston's like, me and Weston both are sitting there thinking like, dude, those pigs are going to come at us and they're not going to stop. And so I told Weston, you can hear it in the video, I'll play it in the clip. I'm like, get ready to get up and move. And so I draw back, and these pigs, they finally see us, and they freeze in their tracks, and they look at me, and the lead sow, she just, face on. I put it right in her brain bucket and drop her. And, you know, most of the time, if I would have given those hogs another half second, they probably would have bolted and left. But I went ahead and shot one, and then they went ahead and bolted and left. But, you know, guys, be safe out there, I will say. And I wanted to talk about this and do this over a live video, but I can't add any of these clips in that I have on top of this to do that, and so that's why I just went ahead and filmed a video. And basically, what do you do whenever you get charged? And so everybody in that adrenaline, that high intensity situation is going to have a different solution. Obviously, you want to do the thing that's going to keep you safe, and I'm right there with you. If that means pulling a gun and shooting a hog dead at your feet, or jumping up on a fence, climbing a tree, doing whatever you got to do. But just be mindful of them. And, I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir here, but I don't know why I thought about this and why I thought that I should film a video over this, but it just sounded like it'd be kind of fun. And I've got that one clip that I found in my phone that just, you know, just spurred a video idea. So here we are, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these little, I guess, talks like this, I will try to throw some in, a couple extra throughout the month along with all the rest of the other videos, and then I'll also be doing a little bit more live streaming. You guys loved that whenever I did that, so and I really enjoyed it too. So I'm gonna continue to do that stuff and just stay connected with you guys, especially with this virus mess going on and it being hard for anybody to get out and do anything, which is really frustrating, especially for me because I depend on traveling and hunting some other places to bring content to you guys. So I know that you guys understand that, and thank you for being so patient and the amount of time that it's taken me to get videos out. You know, there's 3, 4 days, 5 days in between videos, and that's typically not like me. I'm usually good with 2 or 3 videos a week, and now that the hogs have moved back in, that's kind of the route that I'm going to be getting back on, hopefully the path. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog, this fun little mess, and enjoyed some of these clips. I know that I enjoyed sharing it and talking about it. Hopefully you guys can take away from some of the things that I've experienced and take away from some of these clips, and, you know, maybe figure out what you would have done in that situation. I know I just stood up and presented myself as a bigger target to the hogs, and that's a great point too. You know, I could go into detail about that as well. That's another thing that you can do if you're brave enough to stand up to them, is if they're getting close to you and you see them or you hear them and you crouch down and you're trying to look for them through the brush, and then all of a sudden they're right on top of you, stand up and present yourself as a big threat. That's what helped me in this situation, and it worked. So with all that being said, drop a comment down below if you guys have ever found yourself in the situation where you were charged, what you did. Just tell me the whole experience. I love hearing stories from you guys, and that's kind of what I love about doing live streams so much, is because we can really just kind of share stories and ideas and different things like that. So a lot of fun, really cool. Hopefully you guys will be here Monday or Tuesday for the live stream, and again, drop questions down below for that. We are gonna do it. I've really missed it. I've been telling people that I'm going to do another one for quite some time, and I just haven't done it. And then I've been busy filming other videos for you guys. So let's wrap this one up. Guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We broke 33,000 yesterday, so I want to say a big, huge thank you. Thank you for 33,000 viewers. Y'all are awesome. Be sure to hit the notifications bell if you hadn't already, get notifications for when I do upload. And as of right now, I'm doing good for about 2 videos a week, and I'm going to try to bump that up. Loving this little bit warmer weather, the fishing, everything. Thankful for you guys. Happy Sunday, and I will catch you guys in just a couple of days for the live stream.